What is a real estate property deed and what the heck is title? Now, here's why it's important to understand the difference between the two and understand the various types of deeds that are out there. Roll the title. Hey there, Cody Sperber, the original Clever Investor, back again. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about such a sexy topic, something I know that you're just dying to know, and that's everything about property deeds and title, all right? Which, in a weird way, is vitally important to your real estate business. So if you're excited about that, I'm excited to be excited with you. Now, my regulars out there know what this channel is all about. It's all about using real estate and real estate investing as a pathway to break free from the dreaded rat race that a lot of people get stuck in. Now, I absolutely love teaching people about taking back control of their financial destinies. So if you're new here, welcome. Super excited that you're here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you're notified whenever my new videos are posted. And also leave me a comment down below, just letting me know that you're brand new to the channel. And I'm going to reply back and hook you up with a free gift worth over $97 just for you hanging out with us here today. All right, let's dive on in. So here's what you need to know. Before you can rush out and start buying properties for profit, we first have to understand the concept of property ownership. And here's what I'm talking about. If you purchase some land, you would actually own all of the land on the surface as well as everything down to the center of the earth and upwards towards infinity. And that means you would own the water, the trees, the shrubs, the grass, the minerals, the oil, the gas rights, the air rights, pretty much all of it, unless it was specifically stated in the deed that you don't own those things. Now, real estate is defined as land plus any man-made additions that are permanently attached to the earth's surface, including houses and buildings and apartments and sewers and sidewalks and streets and water rights and mineral rights, just to name a few. All right, this brings us to the concept of real property. Now, real property is defined as land plus real estate plus this little thing called a bundle of rights. And that bundle of rights is what we call title. So whenever you hear somebody talking about title, this is what we're talking about, the legal bundle of rights. And basically what you need to know is that when somebody says the word title, what we're talking about is the legal rights that an owner of real property has. So for instance, the right of control or total control within the framework of the law. So that just basically means you can use the property as you wish. You control it. All right. The right of possession or the right to have and to hold. All right. You can actually occupy the property. The right of quiet and peaceful enjoyment to use the property however you wish. The right of disposition, that means the right to sell the property, lease the property, barter or destroy the property. The right of encumbrance, and that just basically means that you have the right to place a lien on the property or to mortgage the property, to grant easement or burden title in some way. So that's title. So think of it literally like a bundle of sticks. All right, and we'll get back to what that means here in a minute. But this bundle of legal rights, in order for it to transfer from one party to another, from the grantor to the grantee, or from the seller to the buyer, all right, the way we do that is by using some paperwork, and that paperwork is called a deed. And the deed is the actual physical document or legal paperwork used to transfer that title or that bundle of rights from one party to another. Now, the most common types of real estate deeds that are out there, and there's 4 of them that are really common. There's many more than just 4, but there's 4 that are common. And there are general warranty deeds, special warranty deeds, bargain deeds, and quitclaim deeds. All right, so let's break down each type of deed real fast. First is a general warranty deed. Now, a general warranty deed, it offers the most protection. All right, and it's basically guaranteeing that there are no hidden liens or encumbrances on the property. It guarantees that the seller actually has the right to sell the property. In other words, it's guaranteeing that this particular property has clear title and no title defects, not only during your period of ownership, but the period of ownerships going back all the way to the person who owned it before you and before that person and before that person, all the way back to the property's point of origin. All right, this is the best type of deed to get. So if you're ever buying a piece of real property, it's in your benefit to get a general warranty deed. All right, and in most cases when we're wholesaling and selling properties, we're selling it using a general warranty deed as well. But there are some different, some cases where we use what's called a special warranty deed. All right, and a special warranty deed just has a little bit less protection. Now, a special warranty deed guarantees only two things. Number one, that the seller has legal title, and number two, that the property itself has no hidden liens or encumbrances that aren't fully disclosed during your period of ownership. This is the type of deed that we see a lot of times from wholesalers that maybe bought a property at the foreclosure auction and they're now wholesaling the property to a rehabber or to a landlord. All right? It's basically saying, yeah, we have clear title, but we're only guaranteeing the clear title during our brief period of ownership, even if it's only for a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds in some cases. All right? Next type of deed is a bargain deed. Now, a bargain deed has even less protection than a special warranty deed and a lot less protection than a general warranty deed. And there's basically no warranties against any form of liens or encumbrances, and it's really only implying that the seller actually holds title and they have the right to sell the property. This is the most common type of deed when you buy a foreclosure. All right, so if you go down to the auction and you buy a foreclosure, you're probably going to get a bargain deed. All right. And the last type of deed is what's called a quitclaim deed. Now, quitclaim deeds offer by far the least amount of protection, even less protection than bargain deeds. And it basically is only guaranteeing what rights or interests the seller has in the property, and it typically is only used to change title between parties. All right, so if the parties are really confident that there's clear title. All right, so you want to be very careful if you're ever buying a piece of real estate and somebody's trying to offer you a quitclaim deed. All right, we typically only see this and use quitclaim deeds when you're transferring maybe between, a mom and dad down to their kid. Or if I own a piece of real property and I want to transfer it from this LLC to this LLC, I would quitclaim it over to the other LLC because I'm not really worried about what's going on with the transfer of that ownership. And because there are people involved in our transfer of real property, there's always a chance for a mistake to happen. And that's why we care about the types of deed we give or we get. Because if there's ever a problem with the title, all right, that bundle of rights, all right, between a buyer and seller, the only recourse you might have is going to be dependent upon the type of deed that we give or we get. So as a quick review, and this is how to pull it all together. Title is the legal rights that you have to a property, and a deed is the legal document that transfers your rights to another party. Now, remember that bundle of rights, and I said think of it as a bunch of sticks? You can transfer the entire bundle over to another party, or you can just transfer part of your rights over to another party. So I might sell some land, for instance, but I retain the oil, water, or mineral rights or the air rights. It's up to you what you want to transfer. All right? We see this happen a lot of times with land or, if a property is a special type of property, like maybe in New York, they want to sell the land, but they want to retain the air rights. So you got to understand this stuff if you're buying or selling. Don't get stuck into a deal that doesn't have clear title. So when we say clear title, that means somebody has gone and done the research, not only during your period of ownership, but all the way back to when records were first being kept and saying, hey, there's no hidden liens or encumbrances. There's nothing weird going on with this title. This bundle of rights is transferring over. And in the deed, the reason that's legally being transferred is because the deed is written down. It says who the buyer and seller is. It gives a description of the real property that's being transferred and what title is being transferred. All right, so that's why it's important to understand this stuff. All right, so what do you guys think? Obviously, this is just scratching the surface. I can create more in-depth training videos just like this, but I want to make sure I'm doing videos that you guys actually want to watch. So drop me a comment down below with some suggestions for some future videos. Hopefully this one helped you get a better understanding of how deeds work and how title works. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. And if you're ready to take your business to that next level, I'd love to play a part of your real estate investing journey. Click the pinned comment down below and take me up on my 30-day challenge where I'm teaching people how to get into the real estate business with no money out of pocket and no previous experience and get results fairly quickly. That's all I have for you. My name is Cody Sperber. I'm the Clever Investor. Sign off for now. Until next video, take care, comb your hair, Sperber out.